now it's muted again. Hello, and welcome to Psychics Connect. Sorry about that. I don't know if my mic was muted or not. I was just talking to you guys. Welcome. I am your host, Joy Bird, Reader 8755. I'll be over at the psychicsconnect.com shortly, right after this show. So if you decide that you love my awesomeness, that you love my sprinkles during this live hour of free readings, that's where you'll find me afterwards, where you can have a private consult in my private chat room, where I'll focus my undivided attention and focus upon you and whatever you need. I'm just here to serve you. We're offering an hour of free. So say hello. Let me know where you're watching from, because I always like to know where you guys are hailing from. I'm in Atlantic City, New Jersey, and I have a spread of cards. I'm an intuitive empath. I don't offer mediumship, but sometimes it pops in. So we'll see what happens while I'm reading. I pick up on a lot of energies. I mostly have to translate feelings, like buckets of feelings being dumped over my head, emotions. It's that empathy thing. I also like to use oracle decks, tarot cards, and I like to listen to my guides who just chit and chat and ramble off of my ear. Let's see who's watching. I know it was terrible at first. I was just rambling on and didn't realize I still had the mute button, because behind the scenes in the green room, no one should have to hear my children while me telling them, get out of here, skedaddle. I hope you guys had a great holiday. Those of you who celebrated Thanksgiving yesterday. Hi, AC. Hi, Alicia. Welcome. Mercedes. All my girls are in the house. Hi, Melanie. I don't know if it's Melanie or Tony, but it's likely Melanie. And hi, Fiona. Welcome. All right. Hi. Well, I see John before Christmas. Thanks. Fiona. She wants to know if she'll see John before Christmas. Let's ask and see. Let's see what they got to say, Fiona. Do. Will Fiona see John before Christmas? There was no way I could make that into a little tune. It just didn't fit. But will she? Will she see him before Christmas? It feels like a lot of wishy-washy uncertainty here, but I want to answer. The answer is no. King of Swords. Answer is no. King of Swords in reverse. Sorry, sis. It does feel a little uncertain to me. It does. It feels like there's things that it's dependent upon. This must be a love connection, huh? So I don't feel like you're going to see him before Christmas, but it's not like I don't feel like this is a broken connection or anything. I know Christmas is a time where we like to spend with our loved ones. I get it. We will be having a Christmas special, though, so make sure you pop in and join us, Fiona. I'll entertain you. I will keep you company. I will entertain you, and I'll also be over at the psychicsconnect.com. Also, Psychic Truth. 2 companies, 1 owner. Awesome. Okay. AC, you want guidance on your school. What exactly would you like me to ask? Tell me what you want to know. You're in nursing school and everything feels hard. I'm unvaccinated and they require them for the internships. I'm in a tough position. You know what? I get that, AC. Pretty much my guide is telling me there's no way to finagle around this. I want there to be. I'm thinking about the videos I watch and the people who give information about how you can use your religious beliefs and stuff like that to get around being vaccinated. I don't feel like this is going to be one of those cases where I don't want to be negative, but right away I can hear it loud. I can feel what she's telling me, but I'll pull a card. Okay. You thought you go to study psychotherapy after this degree and move abroad somewhere warm. That sounds like a plan, girl. And I shouldn't assume. I don't know if you're male or female. I didn't ask. But I love how, you've got some plans. You're looking at longevity. You're looking ahead. You're looking down the road. That's how you go big. You don't want to stay small, stay where you are, and just be happy within your comfort zone. We always want to get greater. We always want to grow taller and larger and wiser. Yeah, the answer is no with the cards. But you do have the Wheel of Fortune here. So you can figure this out. You can still remain within that field. There's that you don't want to be vaccinated. Plain and simply, they're not going to let that go down. It's just not going to go down. And perhaps somewhere else it might, but I don't know how you would work that out. What would you do? Move to a different place? You can't move to a different place without those finances. And you need that schooling and that success, those victories to achieve such finances. But the Wheel of Fortune lets me know that you have other options in life, that, it's your choice on what you got to make a different choice. You have to look at it. You got to ask for help from the unseen. I don't have an answer for you on what to do, sis, but I do know that vaccination thing is putting off bells in my head. Like that's a big hill. That's a big hill. And it just feels like one they're not going to compromise on. You have to find another way, another route. You don't know if psychology is even for you. But you know what you want. You know, you are focused on the future. Yeah, you're female. Okay, I should have went with my first instinct. A big hill, yes, it really is. But at the same time, AC, I'm not feeling like you can't. I know it sounds like weird for me to say this. It just feels like you have to find your way around that thing. Like this is not going to bash or dampen your dreams. This is going to be a little bit of a bump. Yeah, that's more work, but don't give up. I'm so proud of you for having these. You're so far in the future. You're beyond this degree. You're beyond the next one. You're traveling the world. You know, you are healing, your light work. And so it's within your chart to serve in some form or fashion. That is serving. Okay. That counts too. Doesn't matter what field you're in. You're still serving the people. You're still helping the people to heal in some form or fashion. It is a needed service. So it's going to be a little difficult. That's going to be a big one. But this doesn't, hi, Danielle. This doesn't mean that you can't do or succeed or achieve your dreams and goals. They're not lofty. They are extremely realistic. So remember that. Remember that your dreams and the things that you want to do and accomplish are realistic for you. The Wheel of Fortune is all about you having control, you having the power to make freedom of choice, to choose if you want to give up or if you want to go on. And I say keep trekking, girl, because you're full of it. Full of what? Full of love. You know, the reason that you're so drawn and so passionate about it is because it's what's embedded in you. It's what you came here to do, actually. So you're right where you need to be. It's not supposed to be easy. I hate that. It's not supposed to be easy. Don't you guys like my eyebrows pink? I just keep looking at them like, oh, you just look so much better with pink eyebrows. To keep them pink so when the grays start popping in, you guys won't notice. It's easy to dye gray. Christmas is coming. And I get to be all broke, keeping up with the Joneses and stuff. All right. I love you, AC. Don't lose your focus. Hi, Alicia. Don't lose your focus. Do not lose your focus. Seriously. Thank you. Happy Thanksgiving to you. Thank you, Mercedes. I did the least today. I did Sabayan. I don't know. Cardi. Hi. I don't want to say the name wrong. I butcher you guys' name. Danielle, you want a card? Danielle wants a card. And I love you. Oh, thank you for being excited for my awesome sprinkles. All right, Danielle. Guys, you better hop into the Christmas special show because you know I'm going to be dressed up. Don't you guys remember last year's show? Such a good time. I get all into the holiday season. Okay, Danielle. So I'm going to pull from a tarot deck as well because it's like a missed opportunity. The cards are all in reverse, where in ways you don't feel supported completely. Maybe this is friends. Maybe this is, you know, someone close around you, family, close loved ones, not always feeling so supportive is what I'm feeling. But the card is new beginnings. It's a divine father guide card and it's reversed. So it's like a missed opportunity, missing out on something. We don't want that. Where one door closes, another one opens. And change has got to happen. Okay. It's not that positive of a spread. Like, I don't even want to give the reading, but I'm like duty bound to do so. But it's just showing me a lot of disappointments around you. It's showing me that you have been let down, disappointed, things not turning out. And I'm still talking about some is people around you and some of it is situations beyond your control, like things you can't control, and things have not been perfect or ideal. But I do see a lot of positive change coming because with the 10 of Wands, it's like the things that bother you, the things that make you feel overweighted, stressed out, the things that are on your mind that you're not happy about. It could be some action that wasn't or wasn't done. It could be, you know, an exchange of energy or lack thereof between you and someone that you're connected with. But struggles and burdens and worries are not far from being done because, look, he's almost home. He's in the home stretch, and this stuff is heavy as heck, but he gets to lay down that burden. He gets to lay down that load. So 10s are completion, and it's about a cycle coming to an end. You have change coming for you. You have things getting easier for you. This is showing me everything that you've gone through already. Struggles, trials, disappointments, and such. So it's a lot of positive change coming for you. And I feel like a lot of positive change is down to the karma that you're putting out. See, when things happen and you get disappointments, you can't turn around and let it pull you down and make you nasty and miserable. Then you're shining out misery and low vibing frequencies. And since like attracts like, we're constantly manifesting our own realities. The people, places, and things we draw to us, they are drawn according to the energy we're putting out. So like if you feel really good about yourself and you respect yourself, you're going to put off this energy like, you can't disrespect her. You better come real because she's a real one. She has some self-worth, self-appreciation, self-esteem. Her head is held high. She's not going to accept anything less. But if you really don't care about yourself and you feel like, wow, I don't deserve this, that, and the other, everything's miserable anyway, you're going to put off that funky energy. And you're going to draw in someone who's vibing on the same frequency. We don't want that. We want to keep our vibes raised. We want to remain optimistic. And we don't want to let anything or anyone dull our shine, Danielle. I love you so much. Yes, that job, but that's not it. That's not it. It's like a whirlwind, a spiral, a ripple effect of positive changes coming in. And it's like you paid your dues already is the energy. Like you had hard times, you had struggle, you had disappointment, you worried. But it's like now is when you're going to step into, I mean, it was a really crappy spread, but it was things that, you're stepping out of. These changes are down to your energy, your focus, your karma. Really, you draw these things to yourself. So when I tell you that you deserve the positive changes coming for you, it's not just the job. It's not just the job. It's a lot. And I'll be around. So you make sure you keep me posted on the wonderful things that begin to transpire for you, because I really feel we're moving into next year with all these, everything just, it feels like a ball is starting, like a tumbleweed. Whoop. It's going. You can't catch it. It's just going. Let it go. Allow these changes, girl. I love you so much. You should love yourself. Oh, you mean the job that I foretold you getting before you got it, Danielle? Is that what you mean? I was really happy when you came back with that feedback, though, because you don't always get to hear feedback. You tell someone something's going to happen, it happens, and then you don't hear about that. You might talk to them a year later, and they're like, oh, yeah, you were right. Thank you for letting me know. All right, so we're just scrolling through. Hi, Wickeda Creek. Hello. All right, I'm just going around here. Let's see. Are my husband and I going to make it through our situation? Saibon Karti. I don't know if I'm pronouncing your name right, but I love you, Karti. I think it's Saibon Karti. I don't know. But Karti will do. And will you and your husband make it through your situation? A perfect combination. Love plus you and me, a perfect combination. I don't know who sings that song, but it's really old and it's in my head. Anybody know what that song is? Oh gosh, conflict. That's, we like the jumpers. Conflict. This is disagreements. This is bumping heads, not being on the same page. This is an upset. It's arguments, verbal conflicts, just fighting all down together. Disagreements, not being on the same page because, yep. And Ace of Swords jumping out reverse is all about, upright. It's a newness. It's open. It's flowing. But when you turn this around, you have got to break the holding back. The holding back of saying this is what it is though. You got to talk. You got to say it. You got to express yourself. You got to say how you really feel. And you have to find that place of comfort that comfort zone, that comfort level and area where you're able to express how you really feel, what you're really thinking, what you really want, and what's really going on. It's down to communication and honesty here. You don't have that trust that foundation laid out where you can believe and take, because there was a betrayal. There was a betrayal here. Backstab, betrayal. I don't care what the universal meaning of this card is. I know exactly what these cards mean, but I'm not a traditional reader, and I'm flowing off of what I'm feeling. I look at a picture, I get a whole download, and that's what's going on here. I don't even know if you're responding to me. I hope you're there with me. Let's see if you said anything. No, not at all. But just go ahead and listen, sis. It's something that, it's whether you're going to accept, forgive, move past whatever this situation is, whatever happened, whatever broke the trust here, whatever was a disappointment, a betrayal, whatever that was, you got to make a choice and you got to be sure about it, because what's the sense of moving on if you really can't let it go? If you can't move past that and let it go, you're always going to bring it up. You're always going to think about it. You're always going to ponder it. You're always going to look at your partner out the corner of your eye. There's never going to be that level of trust. Some people are able to work past situations. Yeah. So, I didn't want to say it. I ain't trying to put your business on blast. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, well, that is what I'm talking about. If you're not going to be able to get past it because there's not that level of trust, there's not that open communication. I don't know where this went. It's like it's not being said what you really want, what you really feel, what's really going on inside. And until you can have that conversation, until you can drop your ego, because for him, if you ain't catch me red-handed, I'm never going to admit it. And I honestly feel that if you did catch him red-handed, he would still tell you the sky wasn't blue, it was red. Like one of those things. It's a narcissism. It's a narcissistic energy here. I could go on with you forever. You should come on over to the psychicsconnect.com, because your situation, I'm kind of connecting and tapping in a little bit deeply. Like I'm all in there. It's got me in my feelings. Yes, I have to feel what you're feeling. So right about now, you want to know how I'm feeling, Cardi? I'm feeling like, girl, that's what I feel like doing. Like, girl, I feel like getting all in my attitude and doing all that. So it's like, I can feel it. It's not right. It is it's such a betrayal. And we are all human. We make decisions, we make choices, we make mistakes, we learn from them. But awareness is everything. Self-awareness, acknowledging your faults, that's key. How do you move past something? If you can't address it, it will forever remain an elephant in the room. Hey, you, Mika. It will forever remain an elephant in the room. So if you're going to ask me, are you going to work past this? It's your choice. You might choose that you want to be in an unhappy situation. You might choose that what you get from him, and I'm not judging because I'm a woman. I've made choices and not made choices. We all are human. Nothing about my title or what my job is makes me different. I'm just a person that's a little bit more sensitive and sees and feels and hears things that everyone doesn't. We can, but I just do. And it doesn't make me any different. I have to experience the human condition. I got to make mistakes. I don't know everything. I'm trying to refigure out the universe every day I wake up, but I'm able to hear things for others. And I love to share that. If you choose that the energy you receive from this man, your husband, is worthy of forgetting, is it worth the hit? If it's worth it, then that's your choice. But if you want to have a better situation, you will need to release this one. This is not going to mend. Your answer is no. Unless you choose that that's something that you're willing to accept and, be a part of or be a part in. I don't know how to say this. You can make that choice, sis. I would just recommend you seeing your own worth, your own value, your own beauty. You deserve a lot better. And Spirit is not telling me this is her only shot at love, because no relationship is better than any. And I know it's hard. It's easy for me to say that because I'm not in love with your husband, and you want things to work and you want change to happen. And you want to be wrong. You want to be completely wrong. You want there to be a logical explanation on why he has not stepped outside of the marriage or been, an infidel. But it is a fact. Please close that bedroom door. I'm so sorry, guys. Joy, please go back to that room and close your door.
Can I have fun?
Sorry, guys. I have an 8-year-old that has found her way out of her bedroom, and her dad must have walked downstairs. He's supposed to be keeping them in there. They're not supposed to be out here. Sorry so much. I love you, Cardi, but you're going to have to make a choice, sis, because what's going to happen is if you continue on as things are, you're going to find yourself next year still feeling the same way, still being disappointed, still feeling uncertain and insecure. You deserve better. You are a divine feminine goddess, and you need to know that. You need to know you're beautiful. You need to know someone else will love you. This is not the situation you want to keep yourself in. You want to find that strength. You want to find that inner strength. Work on it. Pray, meditate, do what you do. Connect with the source of all creation, whether you believe that source, God, Buddha, Allah, Jesus, it doesn't matter. Connect. You have guides. You have, the unseen in your ear giving you answers. That's how you probably picked up on it. And that's what it feels like. It feels like you had a sense of knowing, something in your gut was the first thing that told you. There might have been clues along the way, but your gut instinct. So you definitely are connected. Trust that inner knowing. You're not crazy. You're not making things up. Don't allow him to make you feel like anything less than you already do. You need to raise your self-esteem up. I love you. I do, girl. Thank you for tagging people, Yumika. Look at her coming in here, kicking down the door and tagging people. Tag. I'm happy you caught me too, Melanie. Okay, Barb. HME has come back chatting. What's up with that? What's going on? All right, let's get this deck out of here. We are going to move to a different deck for... Why you keep giving me those initials? HME. That's so confusing, Miss Loader. We're just going to use the initial M, okay? M has come back into Barb's life. What's up with that? Do. All right, M has come back into Barb's life. What is up with that? Let's see what's up with that, Barb. I know what I'm feeling. Let's see what the cards are saying. Okay. So he is still with the up and the down and the back and forth. This is not something that is going to stabilize. This is not going to be you guys might have consistent communication throughout your day or however it is, however much you're chatting or talking, you guys are back and reconnected. It's not going to stay consistent because there's going to come back to a moment where you're waiting for a reply or left on red or left hanging. For now, it feels like it's going to be okay, but there's something that you don't know about. There's something that M is keeping from you, and it doesn't feel to be something that would even directly involve you. This is his stuff, but I do feel like it's something that he should be sharing with you. Like he should be open and sharing, and that is what it feels like. Yeah, he's not going to cough it up. Page of Swords reverse. This is something that he is intentionally choosing to keep. It's something he's keeping from you, not something, oh yeah, I forgot to mention, or why did it matter? So yeah, I'm gonna just go ahead and give them all to you, Barb. This is where you're going to find yourself. Like, you don't know what's going on. It's like a repeat. It's like a pattern, and it's going to come back around. The same thing that you've already experienced with M, you're going to experience that again. You're going to have moments of elations and moments of happy, and it's just going to leave you a little bit confused. You don't want to disturb the dynamics of your household because you have reconnected with M. You're going to put yourself in this self-imposed prison where you are suffering once again, because it's a pattern, sis. It's a pattern. Please, I have been reading for you for I don't know how many months. And from the very first reading, I have tapped in on the same thing concerning this individual M. It is a repeating pattern, and it will be years before you get to the point where it kind of levels out and is stable and more dependable. I don't have anything to sugarcoat it for you. That's just what I'm feeling. What's up with that is that it is a good timing for him. He's desiring that connection and attention and focus and energy right now until he is not needing it. It's a need thing. You provide a healing, you provide an energy, you provide something for him that others do not provide. I'm sorry. Are you feeling like you're going to have a seizure or something? You have to tell me. You got to say it. Can you just focus in on me while I'm doing this show? My aunt has seizures. I'm sorry, guys. This isn't part of the show, but my aunt has seizures, and I see her over here giving me not looking at me, but you can tell that something's going on. So if you could just focus in, I'll turn the camera more so I'm facing your face, because sometimes when I talk to her, it pulls her out. Stay on that couch and just talk to me. If you feel something coming on, just lift your finger and I'll end the show. Yeah, my aunt takes seizures and she's just sitting in front of me and I know why she's in here while I'm doing my show. It lets me know, well, somebody's telling me, look at her, look at her. And if you guys see me looking off camera, that's what I'm looking at. I keep looking at her. Someone's saying, look at her. And then I'm looking at her and I'm noticing that she's not looking so hot. Okay, I'm happy that you caught me too. Okay, I love you so much, Barb. You already know the deal with that, sis. It's about choice. Step into your divine feminine goddess energy because you know you're doing your thing. You know that you are giving yourself such self-care. You are practicing, you know. I believe you are a Wiccan and you are giving yourself that self-love. You are bathing in the lakes in the freezing cold in Toronto, Canada. Am I saying that right? I love it. I couldn't do it with you, girl, but I love it. It does feel that that was something for you. It does feel that that did something for you. Did you feel something done for you? Because it does. It feels like a little bit of a shift. I love it. Thank you, Wichita or Wichita. Is there any pressing message that I should know? Miss Creek. Let me see if I've missed something. I would love to know if I should go self-employed now. If so, doing what? It's really important, and anything will lead to, everything will lead to another. Self-employed is the best employed. I say that. Self-employed is the best employed, Miss Creek. There is nothing like it. But it's just about getting it to be stable, right? Listen, I'm self-employed. So it's something where you need to make sure it's consistent. I work for this company right here has 2 companies and I'm working for both of them. And then I have my own page, you guys know, but it's a combination and it's consistency. You got to keep going no matter what kind of day you had, no matter how it's going. It is consistency as far as anything working for yourself. That's the best advice that I ever received as far as my own business, self-business. And I got that from my 26-year-old son. He said, Mom, I see greatness in you. I'm not even into that stuff, but I see what you're doing and I see how you're helping people. And I would advise you, don't stop. Just do it. Just don't stop, Mom. Just do it. Do it, girl. Do it. And that's all there is to it. That's what I feel. But I'm going to pull these cards, and see if the cards resonate with what I'm feeling. Because yes, you are very ambitious and your money's okay. So you need some more money. You're going to have to figure this out. This is something that is pressing. I understand. You said it's important. You're also very ambitious. Like seriously, this page of wine, he's looking up. He's got dreams and goals and aspirations, and he wants to be as big as someone else or as better as something. I want to do this amount. Like this is where I want to get is what I'm saying. This aspiration to be as good as, or to be enough, or to be to this level. Like I was saying earlier to another sitter, those are not lofty goals. You have to figure out, you can't ask me what business you should open. You have to figure out what your sprinkles are. What are you offering? The answer is yes, you should be self-employed. This is something that has probably been on your mind for a minute. And I feel like it's all about, it's nothing to it but to do it. It's like you got to take a risk though. And the unknown is just really scary for us as humans. We fear what we don't know. It's true. We fear what we don't know. We don't know what's going to happen. Let's say we're safe because we know what's going to happen every day right here. You can't grow like that. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. Do it, girl. Stop playing in my face. Girl, if you don't stop playing in my face, look at that. So if you are really focused in manifesting, opening a business, all you need to do is figure out what you want to offer. What are your sprinkles? What are your gifts and talents and abilities? What would you be perfect at? We all have these. We wasn't supposed to have money. We were supposed to have a bartering system. That's how it was originally till we messed it up with this paperback. We're supposed to have a bartering system. Everybody has their own unique individual sprinkles, so they have something unique to offer to this world, filling up all the pieces of the puzzle. Everybody got something they're really good at naturally, great potential at it. You're no exception. You are everybody too, girl. What is your thing? What is your flair? She's not telling me. She's not telling me what it is, but she's telling me you need to be doing it. Look at them 7 stars, blessings, creation, abundance, gifts from your divine Father, guys. So if you choose to do it, you'll have what you need. It will be provided. Not only are you needing, you seem to be kind of bored where you are. It's time for change. I feel like right now is the perfect time for change for you. Even if you just start writing something down, make a choice, write it down. Step into it. Manifest. It's your words, your thoughts, and your deeds in alignment. You can be a business owner. You can do it. It will take time, focus, dedication, and consistency. But yes, you can do it. Everything does lead to another. Just like you sitting here and asking that question, it was divinely timed. It's something that you needed to hear. It's something that I said was something that you needed to hear. And I hope you're able to grasp that. And I love you. I'm sending you so much love and motivation. How we doing, Auntie? Am I distracting you enough, girl? Do I got to yell over there once in a while at you? I got you, girl. I got you. We are multitasking. Ooh, did you guys see that? I swear, I don't know if it was I will just say it was the bucket pushing it, because I swear my camera was moving. Like the whole laptop just slid. Maybe it was the bucket. Let's not get too excited, Joy. Because I like when the unseen comes around and makes themselves known. I'm watching. I'm waiting. You're a psychic, but you do it for free. Why? How long you been? Let's talk about it. Can we just talk to you? Let's make it the Miss Creek show for a second. Why are you doing it for free still? Do you not feel as though your readings are worthy of an exchange? You remind me of somebody. You remind me of myself. Didn't want money, just wanted to serve, but I gotta eat too. I'm just saying. Oh, thank you. I need to know why, Miss Creek. Why are you not feeling like you deserve to ask for an exchange? I mean, you paid your dues. I did it. I did it for years until I had felt like I honed my gifts and my crafts and my skills to a level that I was actually, having a positive impact upon the people I interacted with. And when you have people constantly coming to you for years and saying, I adore you. Thank you so much. You helped me turn my life around towards the positive, or you helped me, whatever it was. You're not going to tell me. You need to think about that. You need to open up a business page. You need to start offering, I don't know, you might not be a live lady like me, but I'm just going to give you a tip. The way that I built my page up was I would go live just like this, and I still do it. You guys know it. I offer a 1-card pull for free for anyone who shares, and you just boom, 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 boom. And you make interact and make connections with folk. That's how you build yourself up. I don't know, put in the application for Psychics Connect and Psychic Truth. Start doing things for yourself. You need to step into seeing your worth and your value, and the gifts that you share are worthy of an exchange. It's a tough thing. It's really tough. I get it. When you're making that transition, it's really difficult. Guys, I was in that position. We're going on 3 years now. It's only been about 3 years that I have been doing this as a career move. But once I focused and took the leap, I'm able to hold it down. I'm not rich. I am not a rich spiritualist yet. The year is next year hasn't begun yet. I would say the year is early. The day is early. You never know. I'm very, very grateful for what I have, and I do acknowledge the gifts. I look at where I was 3 years ago, and I'm like, whoa, that's amazing. You don't realize when you creep into what you've been manifesting, what you've been praying for, what you've been asking. You have to acknowledge that. Put out gratitude like, whoa, oh my goodness. Okay, I have been since a little girl. I have pages, not lives, and I am not confident because of people. Girl, I wish I had time. I wish we was having a private chat, because there's so many things I could tell you, so many things that will change your perspective. You need a different view. You need a different view because of people. Do you think I would be up here if I was worried about people? You can't worry about people. Girl, look at me. Look at me right now. I am old as the hills, 51 years old, got a big old knot in the middle of my head. I'm a little heavy and my boobs sag, okay? I got macaroni and cheese arms. And yes, the macaroni and cheese is the best. My point in saying all that funny stuff, which is true, is because you have to not care. You don't need to be validated by others. You have to block out the negativity, and you can't worry about what other people think about you. Girl, please. F it, girl. F it. Validate from within. Love yourself enough for every individual in the world. You're going to love yourself enough that you don't need nobody else to. And when you're vibing on that frequency, you are the bomb.com. You exude confidence. And that's what it's all about. It's about confidence. It's about presence. And if you ever wanted to work on going live, I've helped so many people step out of that place. And I'm talking about light workers and go live. Like, I'm not just saying that. I'm so willing to work with you. I'm so desiring to help you as a fellow light worker. I'm always available. Always available. You can do this. You got to step out. You're in a self-imposed prison. We're not going to have that. We're not going to have that. Not today, sis. All right. End of the Miss Creek show. I love you, sis. I love you. You need to stop that nonsense. Come on over here with me, because we doing things differently around here. Ari, does the person I ended things with love? You made me sweat too. I was fine. I was dry. Miss Creek. Miss Creek. Don't make me sweat the hairspray, the ton of hairspray I had to use to make this little thing stay in. Don't ask me what that little thing is over there. I don't know. All right. Does the person I ended things love me? Because I don't feel like he took me serious and didn't give me enough attention. So I ended things, and I don't know if that was the right decision. Okay. We have to dry it up for a second, guys. Ari. What is it? I feel like you made the right decision. I really do. I don't feel a love. I feel a care. I feel this person was selfish. I really do. I feel this person was selfish, and I don't feel that this person was or is ready to. See, I knew it. I was waiting for this. I saw the card in my mind's eye. I saw this card. I don't feel like this person is or was ready to give a committed. You see this card, right? How many swords y'all supposed to be in there? If it's a heart, it's only supposed to be 2 swords, 1 pair, 1 couple. That third sword. So this would be you and this would be him. So who the hell is in the middle? Who's in the way? 3 is a crowd. It's not really space for 3 swords in that heart. Pretty card, but we don't like the third party. Do you understand what I'm saying? Does it make better sense if I hold this up? It is betrayal. It is backstabbing. It's dishonesty. It's disloyalty. So I honestly feel like this person, this individual, didn't deserve to have your full-on focus, attention, and loyalty and devotion anyway. So it was a good decision. You need to keep on going. You need forward motion. You need to keep on moving right on past this. You don't need to turn around and look back because you want to reconnect. It was for learning. That was for learning. That was a learning experience. So there's some learning that you can take from that connection, that interaction, that exchange. There's something for you to take from that. You didn't make the wrong decision. It's just not how you wanted things to go because of your emotional phase or phase. What the hell does that mean? Your emotional state, your emotional feelings. Maybe I was trying to say ambulance. Maybe I was trying to say feelings and state at the same time. You good? Is it calming down a little bit? Tell me the truth. Okay, I'm with you. All right, you made the right choice. It definitely was the right choice. I know it's tough. The heart wants what the heart wants, but you have to make boundaries for yourself, Ira. You know you's a bad one. You know you deserve better. You know that you're not regular, degular, smuggler. You're not just you're not. You deserve a lot better because you give a lot. You know, you deserve what you put out. Yes, baby girl. Yes, you deserve the world. Seriously, she is so happy and validated within herself. She didn't need that bra. She ain't need no drawers. She just had this beautiful slip of fabric. And she was like, ooh, I'm the bomb.com. I don't care what others think about me. I don't need to be validated. From others. I don't need to accept less than I deserve. And I don't need to be worrying over no fool who's not giving me what I feel like I need. You deserve so much better. Don't put yourself here. I can't stand this card. Self-imposed prison. Look how easy it is to wiggle out of that. You ain't got to be in that spot. It's so much more for you. You don't have to cover your eyes. You don't have to, accept less than you deserve. You don't have to do that. You can have better. You can have better for yourself. You have to make those clear and present boundaries. You cannot you can, but you won't because you's a bad one. No, that's why you made that choice. It might be difficult. You might need confirmation that it was the right choice. It was the right choice. 7 claps for my girl. I love you so much. I do. Mina Levine. Hello, ma'am. Oh, my. Am I a ma'am, y'all? Don't be calling me ma'am, Mina. Are you still here, Mina? Yes, you are here. Okay. Let me find the ma'am comment again. Hello, ma'am. I just like to ask if there will be a communication happening for me and my person before this month of November ends. Ooh, let's ask. Because I don't hear the answer. Sometimes I could be lazy and hear the answer, but I don't hear the answer. So let's ask the cards. for Mina Levine. Oh, we don't want to have a card missing. Guys, you notice I have to put my card decks all back together because I pull out so many cards for you guys to get the stories and the messages and make them make sense. It's a mess over here. If you can see what I'm looking at, I still have my Thanksgiving Day tablecloth up, but we won't talk about Thanksgiving because I just think it's barbaric anyway, but that's a different show. Mina. Okay, will she hear from her person before the end of November? Well, I just got a no. I heard it now. I got a no from the cards. I got a no from me. I mean, from my guys, not from me. I would like to take the credit, but there's actually a guide in my ear. Yeah. Man, twice. Oh my goodness. You know, are you from somewhere other than where I'm from? Is it like a courtesy or respect thing that you call people ma'am? That's what it feels like with the two ma'ams. Not intuitively, but that's what it feels like. I'm coming to you next, Mika. Yeah, the cards are saying no. Let me pull an Oracle deck card for you. I pulled a yes or no spread, and it is clearly a no. However, the month of November is just about over. I'm not sure how many days. I'm not sure how many days we have left. We're looking to hear from my person. Yes, that's what it is. I don't feel that you're going to hear from your person before the end of November. I don't. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I checked 3 decks and I can hear no. Yumika, you like a general reading, please, especially after last evening. Oh boy. Why is it that when we gather up on the holidays, it be some stories and events going down, Yumika? All right, let me start with the tarot. Use the black deck and scoot the blue deck to the side. Some Mina spread. All right. Yumika. General. Make sure you guys like and follow Psychics Connect so you can get all the notifications for when I go live. I'm live every Friday and Sunday right here for an hour of free readings. And you can also find me for a private chat over at thepsychicsconnect.com. I'm Joy, Reader 8755. And I'll be over there when this live ends in case anybody wants a private consult, which is a lot different than the lives where I'm bouncing around. You get my undivided attention. Yumika. Do. Whatever happened last night, it certainly got you a little bit in your feelings emotionally. It's not showing me what happened, but it is showing me that it's got you in your feelings. And girl, this is a daytime show, but I just have to talk about this card in reverse. And maybe should I skip over it? It would be nice to have a great date and to have some nice loving. That's all I want to say about that card in reverse. Like, we need to get ourselves back because you are a very attractive lady. You are fine as wine, girl. And as you age, you ain't getting nothing but finer. Know it, girl. I'm telling you, I got eyes I can see. I am a surveyor. I am a connoisseur of the human body. And I think you have a very nice one. If I could trade mine for yours, I'd be really happy because I have no booty. Yumika, being open to a new and different connection, I'm telling you, it is somebody's energy is flowing in, and this is and making me hot. I know this is probably not where you thought I was going to go with this. I wasn't expecting to go that way, but being open to a new connection, Yumika, a very romantic one. I want to say very romantic, and it would have a lot of passion and lead to loads of intimate romantic times. I'm trying to use my filter because those words are not the words that are coming to me according to my emotions. I just feel a really close, connected. Someone is very drawn and attracted to you, and it would be nice for you to have that type of a focus, that type of a connection to be, just to be put up on a pedestal and treated that way. Okay, that's probably not where you were expecting me to go with that, but I can't help it. Let's go to the Oracle deck. Let's leave those tarot cards lay right there. So if last night was a little disappointing or disturbing, well, that should make you giggle a little bit. I'm not just saying that stuff, Yumika. It's here. She's still going on about this gentleman too. This gentleman will work somewhere that is like attached or affiliated, associated. It just is something with like maybe the justice system. I'm not sure. This is not like, I don't know. I don't really know. I'm trying to wind through it and I'm asking her, is it a cop? Is it a judge? Is it an attorney? It's something like that. That is something affiliated or associated. Is there a courthouse? It's something around something to do with the justice system. Like this card is not like there's no symbolism in it. It is what it is. Justice. And that's what I'm getting. I have never pulled this card and said, "Ooh, this is somebody who works something to do with the justice system." Never, ever, ever. And all of owning and all of doing my readings have I ever gotten that message. But I'm definitely getting it really strongly, very specifically to this gentleman. Not that that's going to help you know who he is. But anyhow, okay. Sometimes it's hard to walk in grace and to lead with grace. Look at that peace. It gives you such a peace. Sometimes you got to bring peace for both ends. Sometimes you got to not give your energy to lower vibing folk, people that might want, what's the word? Conflict, controversy, drama, trauma. You got to walk, you got to hold your head and you can't let someone bring you down to that level. It's hard. People pushing your buttons and acting up. You have to learn to release, let go, and walk away from interacting with those energies that pull you down. Also, your dreams, your goals, your desires, the things that you're working towards, the things that you're looking into, you're going to have everything that you need. This came up before. Everything you need is going to be presented as you need it. You might come to like something like, wow, okay, I didn't know about this. How I'm going to do this. It's going to come. This is all because of all the good things that you have done for others, the sacrifice, the help, the love, the generosity of yourself, of your time, of your energy, because that's who you are. So you get that back. You can't escape that in life. You know that you get what your hand calls for. You reap what you sow. There's a lot of good coming for you. So when you're on your march and on your road, making things happen, turning wheels and getting them cogs oiled and everything, and it doesn't go smoothly, don't be discouraged. Everything you need will come as you need it. It will be okay. You're never going to slip under. You're always going to get what you need before it's too late. Like even if it's at the last moment, you will always be provided for it. And you know that already. And I love you, Yumika. I really do. Okay. We got 7 minutes left, y'all. Let's do a couple of one card pulls. Wait, my comments aren't moving. There they go. Okay, let's go on down to the bottom because I know I done skipped all around. Let me have a squag of my cold coffee. I don't like iced coffee, but this cold coffee is feeling good. Are you okay? Okay. Okay. AJ. Let's see, AJ. I was wondering if I could have a card for what's most important for me to focus on right now. Please and thank you. You are so welcome, AJ. Cute puppy. AJ. AJ. What's up for AJ? Please and thank you. Okay. Okay. AJ, I feel like you are actually, what is the words for this feelings that I'm feeling? You have skills, a certain skill set there is. What is this? Is this an interest? This is a skill set. This is an ability, some area that you have some knowledge in. This is work-wise. This is work-wise. And I just feel like there's further for you to go. Financially, finance-wise, I feel like you are, I don't know if you're already employed. I don't know if you, see, I'm trying not to focus on whether you are my AJ or whether you are some other AJ. It just is irrelevant. I don't like to know things before I do the readings. But either way, there's more for you to do. There's more. This is not whatever you are, wherever you are is not the final stop. You could do something more. It's like something more. You're like, it's not an underappreciated energy. It's not that. It's just that you have more to offer. If you understand what I'm saying, you have a certain skill set. Because this card reverse is just showing me you coming into a better place financially moving forward. And this is not right away. we're talking about sometime into next year is what I'm feeling like. I'm not feeling newness of the year. I'm not feeling right now. Your headset at times, you need to release negative ways of thinking when you think about yourself. You need to make your thoughts about yourself more like who you truly are inside, because I really feel that it's not so much a comparison, but I don't feel like you see yourself for as amazing, awesome as you are. A bunch of cards just flipped out. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so the boredom card is coming up. So I'm focused on finances. This is job, this is career, this is finances, and this is a blessing. You count those stars, you see that there's a blessing coming, and this is spirit handing you this. This will make you so happy when you are handed a heart from spirit. This is something that's going to raise your vibes, make you so damn happy. So there's an opportunity coming, or perhaps you'll make this opportunity be available to yourself. I am unclear. I'm not going to embellish the fill in the spaces, AJ, but it does feel like you have more to offer, like you could be doing more, and that you may step into doing more. You're not an exception to having experienced loss and endings. That's coming up too. But what I really want to hone in on for you is your own self-imposed prisons, AJ. Don't look at yourself as not being able to do something, not good enough, not big enough. Don't hold yourself in a comfort zone, in a box. Like, this is where I'm at. This is comfortable. There's more for you to do. You can go higher. You can do more. You can make more. You can earn more. I don't know what I'm talking about. Hopefully it makes sense to you. You're going through a lot right now. So you're not working. There is money to be earned for you. There's something that you have to offer. There's something that you can do. I mean, and I understand that you're going through a lot right now. You got to get out of your head, because you're not a victim. You just like, that's what it feels like, a self-imposed prison. I do have the devil card here for you. I ain't want to talk about that though. That's like some type of codependency. It could be a friendship, a relationship. It can be, for me, if you had pulled this card when I was within my addiction, it would have been the crack I was smoking and the heroin I was shooting up. We're about to be 14 years clean now. We're coming up on the big 14. That's terrible that I have something that I have to celebrate years of sobriety, but everything for a reason, okay? Okay. Oh, is this your daughter, Alicia? Relationship. You got to let it go, baby. It's no good. It holds you back, but it's you. It's not the relationship. What I'm trying to say is you're not stuck. Why do you see yourself as stuck? And if Alicia is your mama, you have a support system. You can't tell me nothing different. It's not good for you. It's toxic. When the devil card pops up, it's toxic. It's a toxic connection, and it's not good for you. Why do you feel stuck? Why you feel stuck? It's your choices. Like, I could give myself the same reading, I'm telling you. So I'm not judging, AJ. I'm not judging. I'm not. But I can't read for myself. And sometimes I need somebody to run my stuff back to me. And I'll be like, oh, that makes sense. Oh my gosh. I'm just as human as you are, especially when it comes to affairs of the heart. That's not what love's supposed to be, babe. It just isn't. I don't like it. It feels yucky. You should consider making a change, because you're in control of your own destiny. You really are, of your own reality. You interact with those you choose to interact with. So yeah, this is definitely, okay, so it's a relationship. Because at first that's what I was feeling, like a connection and energy shared with another that is not, it needs to be broken, stepped away from. It holds you down. Okay, guys, so we are at the end of our show, but I'll be back on Sunday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we have something else coming out, but I won't talk about it. It's a weekly thing that I'll be doing. I'm so excited about it, but I'll be over at the psychicsconnect.com right now. I'm Reader 8755. Come on over and join me. I love you so much. I hope you come back on Sunday. Like and follow if you haven't already done. And love is the highest vibe.